see here in the background are different products that we provide to the airports and our air traffic management customers. What it's all about that we see today is that more and more information is being made available, digital information, and all is coming together. It's sort of a digital convergence in the market that we see, and we might want to make that available through different products that makes air transport more efficient, more predictable, and more safe for our customers, and ultimately the passengers, of course.
Let's talk about those different areas then and where that different information is coming from, so the areas that need to converge.
Yeah, so first of all we have the air side of an airport where we are providing systems in order to make information available to all the stakeholders. We're talking about the airlines, ground handlers, the air navigation service provider, as well as the airport themselves. And they need to view the information and make collaborative decision making based on that information in order to make aircraft flow through the airport as efficient as possible. So that is one domain. The second domain that we're working on is our digital tower product that actually makes it possible now to do air traffic control from virtually any place remotely. So you don't need to physically be located at the airport and have a big control tower for the air traffic controllers to do air traffic control. You can actually move away through using video and digital technology in order to do air traffic control from a remote location, and from that aspect making air traffic control more efficient and also providing cost savings for the air navigation service provider and the airports.
That's an interesting area, because I guess that's the one perhaps is the biggest change in thinking, to have that kind of removal from the site for air traffic control.
Absolutely. I mean, traditionally we see those big air traffic control towers at each airport, and it's a big landmark for an airport as well. I mean, it's an architectural structure that also sort of is the identity of an airport, and now moving away from that and doing it from any location, it's a big change. But it's also a big change in the operation. I mean, the controller is used to looking out the window and see what's going on the surface. Now we can provide that through digital technology, camera technology, so they can do it from anywhere and do it just as efficient and safe as they do it today.
So we can see behind you the screen that shows the airport in terms of you seeing what's happening on the apron. Then you have screens that give you all the data and collect all that data in one place.
Yeah, exactly. And what we see over here is actually our command and control center application or product that actually brings all that information together. So the different users can actually make decisions based on this seamless digital information and do emergency response, coordinated emergency response, dispatch of resources and all of those kind of things, as well as looking at the airport, how it's performing right now, how it has been performing in going backwards, but also start to predict how it's going to perform into the future. So you have all that information now coming together and presented through a common command and control platform that we actually provide through this displays that we see over here.
Critical that that's easy to use, easy to understand, intuitive?
Absolutely. I mean, intuitiveness and ease of use is something that we see and that is very important. The user needs to understand immediately how they can use and what are the benefits for the user, making decisions and taking control over the operation. So absolutely, that is a critical piece of a intuitive and easy system to use. Yeah.
What's the reception of this concept, this idea, and getting all these people to work together been like here at PTE?
I think it's been very positive. I mean, we see the trend is clear. Digital information is now starting to provide benefits for the end users, and being able to provide that for the users it's of huge interest, and it's a clear trend in the market. And I think Saab, with our products, we provide that story through different products, of course, but for different users. And I think it's all coming together, and we see huge interest from our customers, the airport, the airlines, the air navigation service providers, and so forth.
And tell us about the experience here, the types of people you've been meeting, and how valuable it is to actually meet people face to face.
I mean, it's always extremely valuable to meet your potential customers and current customers. We have representatives from the airports, the airlines, the air navigation service providers, and being able to discuss with them, these are our products, how can we improve, what are we doing right, what do we need to change, and those kind of discussions I think is extremely valuable. And PTEs, or Passenger Terminal Expo, is a perfect show to actually do that and come together with our customers.